We're gonna cut Earth, Wind, and Fire down. All right, cool. So I want to talk today about, listen, whatever your belief system is, that's totally fine. So just correlate this training, whatever you believe in, whoever you pray to. The question is, do you know how to pray effectively? Do you know how to pray effectively? See, this is going to be real deep. All right. This is the thing. How long has it been since you last prayed? And the question is, remember, it's not, are you just speaking, but are you doing it effectively? A lot of people have a circumstantial prayer lifestyle. A lot of people have a circumstantial prayer lifestyle. Why? Because when there's a tragedy, that's when they have something to say. When there's a emergency, that's when they have something to say. When the miners are stuck in the mine, that's when they have something to say. But they never said nothing 90 days before that, nothing 60 days before that. When the person loses their job, that's when they have something to say. Y'all getting it? All right. When there's trouble, that's only when they look up. Whew. When there's trouble, that is only when people look up. So you first have to analyze, do you have a trouble prayer lifestyle? How do we correlate this to trading? Lord, please let this trade account turn. Please don't let me lose this trade. Please let this person sign up today. Please let them send a signal so I can replace the signal I just lost. Please. What's his name? James Brown? Who that? We say please all the time. All right. Do you have a trouble prayer? Are you that person? Are you only praying when there's trouble? All right. See, you don't have to wait for trouble to make prayer an integral part of your lifestyle. It has to be very, very habitual. It has to be on autopilot. All right. It can't be something you have to force yourself to do. See, I have alarms. I have 3 alarms that go off. I pray all the time, but I have 3 additional alarms that go off every single day. No matter what I'm doing, I could be in the middle of a presentation. I could be in the middle of using the bathroom, taking a shower. I'm literally going to stop and pray. Right? Because what I'm also doing is adding additional prayer to my lifestyle. I want to create the habit when those alarms go off, there's an automatic sense in me that wants to pray in the middle of the day. Right? So y'all have to understand that. The problem is usually how to tell. I forgot about that. All right. So are you praying effectively? It's not the thing believed in that brings the answer to the man's prayer. The answer to the prayer results is in the individual's subconscious mind. Oh, Lord, this is about to be real good. This is about to be in your subconscious mind. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to make it make sense. See, prayer is basically, you ever seen somebody pray and they be like, why aren't things changing for me? See, there's somebody out there like, they're praying, but nothing is changing for them because they're not praying from a place of, because they're praying from a place of what's inside them. They're praying from a place of what's in their subconscious mind. They're not praying from a place of depending on God. All right. So what you have to understand is most people are asking God for help, but it's not something integrated in their belief system. Here we go again. Just because you follow the procedure of prayer doesn't mean you possess the spirituality of prayer. Please catch that. Just because you follow the procedure of prayer doesn't mean you subconsciously in your heart of hearts possess the spiritual side of prayer. Okay? Prayer is essentially your heart's desire. Please catch this. So just because you pray for a better life and you're practicing this every single day, the question is, What are you practicing inside of your heart every single day? Because if you never practice being positive, if you never practice abundance, if you never practice overflow and belief and all of the positive dominating things of life, if you don't practice that for that to integrate into your subconscious mind, that's the reason why you're not getting the results that you're asking for, that you think you're asking for. See, whatever is coming out of your mouth is not what you're desiring. All right? Whatever is coming out of your mouth is not what you're desiring. Whatever you're praying is coming out of your heart. Okay? Catch this. A lot of people pray, but their daily activity doesn't build the muscle to return what they're truly wanting to happen. You can say, listen, I want better health. You could be that person, somebody comes in the hospital room. All right. And I hope Auntie get better. I hope Auntie, God, I want to pray right now that she feels better, that she's less sick. But then they walk out the door and start telling the nurse, what are y'all doing wrong? What's going wrong? I don't understand. Throughout the day at work, they're complaining. The nurses aren't doing their job. Nothing is working. So what you're practicing in your lifestyle is not what you're asking for in your prayer. You have to be mindful of it, because whatever you're practicing in your lifestyle is what you're desiring, not what you're speaking. I know it might be confusing somebody, but I hope y'all get this. Understand this. Just because you're speaking a prayer doesn't mean that's what's in your heart. What's coming from the prayer is what's in your heart, not what you're speaking, because your prayer is your heart's desire. A lot of people speak all day. That doesn't mean that's what they possess. So that's why I asked you at the beginning of the call, are you praying effectively? That's my question. Are you praying effectively? Everybody desires health and happiness and peace of mind and so many things, but the results come from what they've been practicing. Oh, I want to have more money. I want better health. God, can you please save me from this high blood pressure? Catch this. This is a perfect example. Thank you, Jesus. Somebody wants to be blessed. I don't want God, can you please get me off these high blood pressure pills? But what did they do in their lifestyle? What did they build up in their heart? See, what's coming from your heart is your habits, your paradigm. See, this is what's happening. What they built in their heart was the double cheeseburger. All right? Not going to the gym. Not drinking water. Right? So what's happening is their lifestyle is a reflection. Woo, here we go. I hope y'all catch this. Here we go. Their lifestyle, their habits, the things that they desire is a habit of their speech. Okay? Because whatever they're speaking, I said that wrong, y'all. Their habits is a reflection of what's in their heart. I went to the wrong one. Whatever they're doing on a daily basis is what's in their heart. But whatever they're speaking is what is the complete opposite. They need to switch roles. Oh, God, can you bless me? Can I get better high blood? Can I have better health? See, they need to switch it. The health, whatever they're speaking, which is a lie, needs to get into their heart. But what they're doing is their truth. What they're doing is what's not spoken. Somebody confused as all get out. I'm going to give it to y'all. Here you go. I'm about to give it to you. Are you praying effectively? Your heart. Here it is. This is what's being given to you. This is what's being given to you. Okay? What is in your heart? Bad eating habits. Procrastination, laziness, poor planning, negativity. But what you're speaking, okay, the speaking is what you need to be doing. So what happens is when you begin to pray for better health and finance and relationships and communication, the prayer is giving you what's in your heart, not what you're speaking. Does that make sense? I hope it does. And I can also give it to you this way. It's secretly it's secretly a hypocrite. It's secretly a hypocrite. Because what you're saying is not what you're doing. What you're reaping is what you possess. So what is it that we need to be speaking and also need to possess? That is the question, right? So many people are praying, but it's empty. Because it never correlates with what they typically possess. Desire is prayer, ladies and gentlemen. Desire is prayer. There's a treasure within you. Okay? So you guys have to understand that. Whatever you want in your life, you're going to draw to you. Whatever you want, whatever's in your heart is what you're going to draw to you, not what you speak. Okay? Whatever's in your heart is what you're going to draw to you, not to what you speak. So I'm going to ask you again, are you praying effectively? Right? What is operating inside of you? Man, I'm about to hit chairman, man. I'm about to go ham. But inside your heart, you spoke chairman, but you possess fear, laziness, not picking up the phone, not buying a calendar book. So what's in your heart is what you've been praying for. That's why you keep getting the wrong results. Whew. There we go. There we go. Why isn't God blessing me? Why am I not getting the blessing? Why didn't I have a $400 day? Why didn't I have a 3-figure day? Why do bad things keep happening to me? Because you never change the inside of you. Right? So we have to be very, very conscious of that. Right? That's what a lot of people do. They're so busy talking about why not this, but all along they have been attracting who they are. That's all it is. You're attracting who you are. Nothing is changing because you're not changing the internal you. So I'm going to ask y'all again, drop it in the chat box. Are you praying effectively? Yes or no? Right? Everybody has the ability to change what's inside their heart. But what we don't do is strengthen that muscle. All right? We don't strengthen that muscle. So you have all these people, and that's why the world is in such crumbles and such sham. Everybody is busy praying ineffectively. Oh, we're going to pray for this person today. We're going to pray for the country. We're going to pray for the world. But nobody, all of these people, oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, it made so much sense. Millions of people possess this, and they're doing a collective prayer. Follow me. You got millions of people who pray, and all these people who are praying possess bad habits, possess negativity, possess laziness, possess procrastination, possess fears and limiting thoughts. So you have millions of people, billions of people doing a collective prayer. That's why you have collective pandemics. Woo! Come on, B. See, they are praying. Oh my goodness. See, they think because they were speaking it, that it was supposed to come back. But what they were speaking isn't something they possess. That's why everything keeps coming back around. Jesus Christ. So you have the 1 to 5% who truly possess what they need to be doing. Reading the books, listening to the audio, studying positive, dominating thoughts, getting attacked with the spiritual laws, getting connected with God. You got the 5% doing that. But what begins to happen is because you got a collective group of billions of people who do the complete opposite, their prayer begins to Lord have mercy. Their prayer begins to take precedence over what we know. But the grace of God means I don't have to live in their world because oh my goodness, come on, B. But because of grace and because of what I possess, I'm not affected by their prayer because I possess something different internally. That's why I don't live in their world. They can pray all they want to. They can attract back what it is that they possess, but it won't come to me because that's not what's inside of me. Because my prayer is effective. It's powerful. It comes back to me. What do I possess? I possess faith, abundance, and overflow, and confidence and power, creative power. I am aware of my possession. They're not. So they're constantly practicing lack and fear, bad habits, etc., etc. They're so busy creating this lifestyle, thinking because they're speaking something else that's what's supposed to happen. No, ladies and gentlemen. You got to get what you are. Somebody said what you are in the chat box. You are, just put the letter U and the letter R. You got to get what you are. So, are you praying effectively? Oh, my goodness. Are you praying effectively? Think about it, guys. I'm about to give y'all the difference between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Okay? I hope y'all got that. Y'all got that? Hope y'all got that. Gotta sit right there for a second though. Because now it makes you really think like, so all this time I was wrong. Because somebody's like, man, God, can you please bless me with a new job? God, can you please bless me with a raise? But all the while, you haven't filled out any applications. You haven't showed up to work on time. You haven't put forth any more effort. You're walking around with limiting beliefs. You don't even think you're qualified. You just hope that it just falls in your lap. So whatever you're possessing in your heart is what you're magnetizing and magnifying, and that's what's coming back to you, not what you speak. You can literally walk around a mute and pray. Oh, my goodness. You can be a mute and pray. You can lose your tongue and pray because it was never about what you said. It's about who you are. It's about what's inside. Right? Oh, I want increase. I want $100,000 in my account, or I want to be a better leader. But you haven't read the books. You're not following the system. You're not plugging in with the mentor. You're not being present. You're not on any leadership calls. Matter of fact, I haven't heard from you in a week. But I want to go chairman. You're not going to go chairman because that's not what you possess. That's not what's in your heart. What's in your heart? Let's bring that up, Rico. Let's come to your door right quick. Let's see. Everything I just claimed. Everything I just said out loud. You ain't read. You ain't following the system. You're not picking up the phone. You're not tap rooting. But you want to go chairman. So stop talking about it and be about it. That's really what it boils down to. Stop talking. Y'all can literally be quiet for the rest of the year and become a chairman. Because it's about who you are. It's about who you possess. Let's come to my traders right quick. Oh, I want to be a 5-figure trader. I want to be a 6-figure trader. Well, let's see. You got excuses. This is your heart. Excuses. Never using a product. This blows my mind. That I got to work on that one. Never using the products. Never asking for help. right? Never plugging into the team chat. No faith. Quitting in your first year. Quitting in your first 4 years. Your first 8 years. I don't give a flying fish the time. But you want to be a what? I want to be a millionaire. So freaking bad. That's you. So I challenge you to start talking less and start to possess. Because whatever you've been praying for out loud, is it who you are quietly? Oh my goodness. Shoo, Lord, have mercy. Lord, I need to write that down. What I just say? What? Whatever you've been praying for out loud, the question is, are you that as well quietly? You can be loud and fearful. You can pray the loudest and possess the most fear. You can pray 10 times a day and still be ineffective. Why? Because it was never about what you said. It was about who you are. What Mufasa say? Remember who you are. That's what y'all need to realize. Does that make sense, y'all? So are we praying effectively? Are we? Right? I want to hit P2. I want to hit P5. I want to hit P3. I want to, whatever you want to hit. Did you do what I said? Let me open you up. Let me do some surgery right quick so I can see what's really going on the inside, so I can see if you're truly wasting my time. See, I wish I had that x-ray that they talk about that we really have. I wish that x-ray could expose not only our inner, oh, wait a minute. That x-ray is probably going to expose that energy. There is none. You're not on that frequency, right? So now I need to do a frequency check before I start investing my time in people, because they're too busy telling me what they want and not being what they want. Don't tell me what you want to do. Go be it. Don't I don't want to hear your voice. I want to see you. Don't tell me you want to change your life. You want to pay off debt. You want to retire from your job. You want to help your mom. You want to retire your dad. But you don't show up to no calls. You don't ask no questions. You're not using the products. You can't pause and create a game plan. You can't stop for a second and change your life. Listen. You're never going to get what you speak if you don't stop and think and possess it. What am I going to do today to start possessing? What am I speaking? Oh, they want me in Mexico. I went and printed the flyers out. Huh? Oh, they want me to win 100K. I went and printed the flyer out. Y'all don't believe that. See, y'all don't even believe that big. How many of y'all actually went and did that? Nobody. I can bet $100,000 right now. Nobody on this call has did that. Because I believe. Right? Well, the Mexico trip. Look, Eric. I gotta see it. Listen. No, this is how serious it is. This is how serious it is. What else is it? Listen. I'm so happy and grateful now I'm a chairman 10. I don't just have the flyer. I had to get the affirmation. Y'all, it hit different, by the way. It hit different from I just want y'all can go ahead and add that to the to-do list. It hit different. When I wake up on the ceiling now, I don't see that yellow flyer. I'm so happy and grateful now I'm a chairman 10. I got $10 bills taped all over, $10,000 bills taped all over the house. I need it here. I don't need to just be saying it. I need it here. What did I do all day? I made 10 calls to different people in my organization to check on them, see how they're doing. Right? What am I doing all day? I'm operating in who I am. B, I want to go P600. I want to go Platinum 1000. Why aren't we doing these events? Why are you scared to call people? Oh, there we go. That exposes possession. That exposed possession, right? I want to go P2000. But you just told me you were scared to make a call. I believe that speech. I believe that speech. I believe that speech for sure. Because you didn't even have to say it. All I did was look at you. All I do was watch your behavior. Come on, Jesus. Oh, I want to be a successful trader. I want to retire my job. Let me watch your behavior. That's all y'all got to do. See, prayer is behavior. Woo! Prayer is behavior. Right? Prayer is desire. Desire is behavior. Prayer is not what you're speaking. You can say anything under the sun. That doesn't mean it's what's inside of you. Prayer is behavior. Desire is prayer. So what do you want? What are you doing? What are you going to stop and say? Let me pause for a second and actually possess what it is. How can I create this possession? But let me tell y'all what y'all too busy doing. Instead of trying to figure out the habits to create possession, you let your paradigm come in and have a repossession. Woo! Come on, B. You let your paradigm come in too many times and repossess what it is that you should be desiring. Right? I hope y'all getting some value on tonight. Right? Are you praying effectively? That's what it boils down to. You can take all the notes in the world. You can be on every call. You can be here for 3 years. But those 3 years are going to expose your prayer. Oh my goodness. Everything is going to expose your prayer. Remember, praying is not what you've been saying to me. Praying is not what you've been saying to God. It's what you've been desiring from God. Please catch this. You can be on your hands and knees on the edge of your bed every single night. God is not listening to your voice. He's listening to your heart. So what have you been hearting to God? Right? Not what you've been saying, what you've been hearting to God. What darts you've been throwing at him. Right? Oh, God, please. This monthly tuition, it's too much. They want $200 and something a month. I don't have that. And you not only did you speak it, you for sure possess that. All right? That's all up in you. It's through you. I do a blood work and see nothing but fear. Right? I want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. BCA. I signed up because I got a big why. I want to do this and I want to do that. And I want to change the world. I want to impact the world. I want to start a business. I want a nonprofit. I want to coach this. I want to coach that. I want to change the world. But when you go home or when you hang up the call, man, I don't know if I can really do this. Ooh. You don't have to front for me. You don't have to front for me. You need to have a conversation with God because he is the one giving you your desires. Y'all ever heard the scripture that says God is going to bless the basically bad people and good people? Right? He blesses everybody. Catch this though. You might be a good person. You just got poor speech. But I don't know if I can do this. So because in your heart of hearts you believe you can't do this, you start to attracting what you can't do. D, I've been doing this for 90 days, man. I don't know what's wrong. What'd you just say? I've been doing this for 90 days. I don't know what's wrong. What do you mean you don't know what's wrong? Y'all ever catch me saying questions like that? What do you mean? When I say, what do you mean? I need to see how this person thinks. By the way, that's a negative. So if you ever hear me answer that question, I'm trying to figure out how you're thinking. What do you mean? What does that mean? You don't know what's wrong. Well, I've been studying. I've been on the calls and I've been doing this and it just doesn't seem to be working out. That bingo. That's what I was looking for. So you believe because you've been here for 90 days inconsistently, not believing and not praying All right. Not really showing up that you're supposed to be where you think you should be. First and foremost, you getting everything you asking for. All right. You have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, do not confuse your presence. Do not confuse you investing your time. Oh my goodness. I gotta wipe the whiteboard off of this. Listen. Because I hope this makes sense about it. I'm so sick and tired of seeing people join this opportunity. I'm almost at the point now, like, please don't sign up if you're gonna quit, period. Because it irritates me. Stop pouring your heart out. Oh, that's too many ladies coming back to me back to back. All right. All right. So here's the deal. I was about to say.
Don't confuse presence.
There we go. Thank you, Moody. You on every call. You purchase every book. You listen to all the audios. You attended every event. And it goes on and on. Y'all ready? Don't confuse your activity for prayer. Don't confuse that. Don't confuse just because you show up. Because critics show up to all the movie releases. Just because you show up doesn't mean you're a team prayer. Yeah, I said prayer. Doesn't mean you're a team prayer. Because showing up, you can be on time. You can be a perfect student. You can be a perfect spectator. You can be a perfect critic. You can be perfectly present. But whatever's going on the inside, that's what you're desiring. Remember, prayer is desire. It's that true behavior. So just because on the outside you look like you did everything right, my goodness. Come on, Jesus. Just because on the outside, Dede and Kiki, just because on the outside you did everything right, did we do everything right on the inside? Did we do everything right on the inside? That's why I tell people not to quit, because they so busy thinking because they made a mistake on the trade. I missed the trade. Or they think because the external shows temporary defeat, all the while they're missing that they've been defeated all on the inside their entire lifetime. So I need you to stay present so we can win. So we can win those internal battles. Because when you begin to win here, you begin to win everywhere else. But don't confuse your prayer for your speech. Your prayer is what's inside of your heart. Just because you can talk doesn't mean you can receive a blessing. Woo! Just because you can talk don't mean you can call out, you can attract the blessing. I ain't mean to say receive. Just because you can talk doesn't mean you can attract a blessing, a great blessing. Right? Don't listen. Listen. Are we praying effectively, ladies and gentlemen? Remember, prayer is desire. Am I desiring effectively? Am I desiring effectively? Cliff gave y'all the sauce at the beginning of the call. Am I desiring effectively? Did I taste it? Viva Red, did I touch it? Did I smell it? Did I see it? Did I hear it? How can I taste Chairman? Let me go down here to downtown of Port Calvins. How did I touch Chairman? I called every single person in my organization for the past 2 weeks. I spent time with my leaders. I'm telling my leaders how to build the business, even when they don't. Did I smell it? Yeah, I watch Michael Coles in game. I got me some good cologne. Right? I stay at the luxury hotel. It smells different. Luxury car, it smells different. It ride different. Did I see it? Oh, I see it every single day. It's right here. Y'all see that? That's Chairman right there. Just look in the camera. That's Chairman. I see it every day. Did I hear it? Yeah, my affirmations play in my ear all day, every day. If y'all ever see an earbud in my ear, I'm not ever talking to nobody. I don't use them things to talk to nobody. I hate them things in my ears. I use them to play my affirmations all day. I do Zoom calls with it in my ear. Start paying attention to them things in my ear. I'll be on a call closing somebody. I'm so happy, grateful now that money comes to me on free. Listen, because I don't need to be hearing that negativity coming from that three-way. I got to keep making sure I'm constantly pouring in the right things in my heart. Can't none of that take seat in my soul. Lord Jesus. All right? I need to be constantly cleansing, detoxing throughout the day. I'm here. I'm a shoulder to cry on. But I got to keep this in my ear while you're growing to this level. It's a sad world that we live in. There's so many people just literally are, listen, so many people are desiring themselves into failure. Huh? You desire to fail. Not only, it's worse when you do it to double whammy. Not only do you desire to fail, but you speak failure. That's two whammies. See, people can be out there flexing, like, yeah, man, I'm about to kill it. But all alone in their heart, they feel sucky. They feel fearful. But it's worse when you expose it in your speech and in your behavior. So if I was to look at every single person on this call for the past 7 days, what would your prayer manifest? What would your behavior say? What would your desire say? Right? I'm telling y'all. So don't confuse activity. Listen, don't confuse a perfect attendance for prayer. Lord Jesus. Don't confuse perfect subscriptions for prayer. Don't confuse you playing your monthly every month for prayer. Right? Is it something that I desire? People can call you all day, every day. You can call people, you can talk to God. If you pay attention close enough, guys, people are literally pouring their hearts out. I'm about to say something real deep. Collectively, they probably brought COVID. All right? People are out here attracting diseases. People out here attracting all of this stuff because ain't nobody tightening it up. Everybody is a punk. Right? So now what happens is, because we got a lot of people with a poor prayer, oh Lord, have mercy. Because a lot of people have a poor prayer life, oh Lord. All these people have a poor prayer life, passing over the opportunity repeatedly. Oh! Passing over the opportunity, guys. I put the arrow at prayer. Prayer is the opportunity to desire greatness, abundance, and overflow of power. Everybody's passing over the opportunity to desire greatness in their life. That's why we have a poor economy, a poor mindset, poor habits, so many poor things, right? Because it hasn't been in the right focus, in the right direction. So the worst part about it is not only is millions of people praying for Lord, not only are billions of people attracting wrong things in their life, we have to be what? Y'all know what I'm about to say? Other people are affected by your poor mindset. Everybody is cause and effect. It's cause and effect. So because you have poor prayer life, because you got poor prayer life, we have victims. We have casualties because of your poor prayer life. Jesus Christ. We got casualties, guys, because ain't nobody praying effectively. I'm sitting in a hospital next to this old woman, right? But everybody in the hospital, inside of them, they're worried, they're scared, they're fearful. So we never attracted God into the hospital. We attracted what? What they were possessing: fear, limiting thoughts, doubts. That's why there's no survivors, right? Because nobody's praying effectively. Nobody's desiring effectively. So I ask you to take this home tonight. Before you open your mouth, before you go bothering God tonight, do an analysis on yourself. Dang, am I really saying what I want? Am I what I want? Right? What is it that you desire? You got to become that thing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All right? How do you grow your desire? Your senses. Okay? The conscious mind is the navigator of the ship. All right? It's like the captain of the ship. The conscious mind is like the captain of the ship. The captain directs the ship. Let's take the Titanic. It directs the ship. Okay? When he directs the ship, he also signals and orders all the people working on the ship what to do in the engine room, where to turn, what's to do, how to turn the boilers, the instruments, and so many gadgets, whatever, get some gadgets, whatever, inside the ship. The men in the engine room do not know where they are going. They only follow the orders of the captain. Okay? The men in the engine room obey the captain because he is in charge. And he always issues the orders, and they know to implement them right away. They're automatically obeyed. Likewise, your conscious mind is the captain of you. It is the master of your ship. All right? It represents your body in all of your affairs. Your conscious mind is the captain. Your subconscious mind takes the orders. Okay? Your subconscious mind takes the orders based upon what the captain believes and accepts as truth. So, your conscious mind, your thinking mind, what are you telling yourself to obey every day? What are you instructing your body, your mind, and your spirit to do every day? Ask yourself that. When you walk out on stage or you got to speak in front of people, you got to start talking to them. When you start feeling them butterflies in your stomach, that's because your conscious mind is saying, uh-oh, panic, fearful. So your subconscious mind begins to go to work. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Your subconscious mind, which is the engine, the people in the boiler room, turning the knobs, changing the instruments. Your subconscious mind begins to obey what you said. So it gets scared and starts having a panic attack, the armpit sweating. So what do you got to do? You got to take control. Hey, chill out, chill. Everybody inside of there, calm all the way down. Y'all are tripping. Okay? You tripping. We tighten up. We're going to walk on stage. It's different, but we good. Heart, calm down. Butterflies, leave the room. Sweat on my back, dry up, because we better go up on the stage and have you looking crazy. We're good. I'm so happy and grateful now I can speak in front of thousands of people. But what too many people do, here it goes, when we're done with the call. Remember, the captain on the ship is telling the men in the boiler rooms how to control the temperatures and change the gauges. The men can't see. The men is your body, it's your subconscious. The men can't see. It's only going to obey what you tell it. All right? But what's starting to happen is too many of us are allowing other people who can't see to guide what we can. Blind leading the blind. You're not listening to the mentors. You're not listening to the other captains to guide you in the right direction. You're listening to other people in the boiler room for instruction. People who can't see. People who have no vision. No sight or vision. All right? You're asking other people without a captain for direction. Who's your captain on tonight? You're receiving text messages from other people in boiler rooms. Oh, that's stupid. That's a scam. You can't do that. You're not going to be successful. You're receiving advice from other people in the boiler room. I've heard of that before. You can't do that. That's stupid. You're receiving voicemails and guidance. Instead of saying, hey, Cap, where to next? Who's captain? David and Benitier, Riyad Jones, B. Burrell, Alice Moore. Instead of calling on captain, you're calling on, hey, mama. Hey, cuz. They're in another boiler room who have no captain, who have no direction. And if anybody is the captain, they're leading themselves, blind leading the blind. So stop asking blinded people for guidance. Because everybody going to staying in the boiler room. What do you want to live? You going to be the captain of your ship, or you going to live in the boiler room? That was 2 nuggets tonight. Are you praying effectively, and are you the captain of your ship? Conscious mind is the captain. The body is the operators below. Take control. Give yourself guidance, but listen to other captains so you can get a promotion. Listen to the generals, the lieutenants. But my question to you is, are you praying effectively? Remember, prayer is desire. Don't confuse presence for prayer. I hope y'all got some value tonight. Y'all all right? I hope y'all got some value tonight. So before you even listen, it's going to get deep, because when you leave this call, you're going to have somebody, I want to pray for y'all tonight. You're going to look at them like, oh, Lord, what's in their heart? What's in their heart, Lord Jesus? That's true. You're going to have somebody want to pray for you. And you let that subconscious mind wide open. And they push that energy over there to you. Lord, have mercy. When you understand the laws, you understand it. Listen, I don't want to get all religious tonight, but just because people go to church don't mean they understand effective prayer. Now that y'all understand the principles. Just because somebody can quote scriptures doesn't mean they understand effective prayer. Remember, prayer is desire, what's inside their heart. I don't want to hear what you're saying. I want to see your morale. I want to see your character. I want to see your work ethic. I want to see how you treat people. Then we can have a prayer life. Oh! Show me your behavior. Then you can lay hands on me. Then you can send your energy this way. But until then, I'm going to put these earbuds in and let me know when you're done praying. You hear me? Let's go. I love y'all. Peace and blessings to y'all. What's the hashtag tonight? Whew. What's the hashtag tonight? Listen, I'm feeling amazing. Prayer is desire. Listen, what's in your heart, baby? Boiler room. I'm going to let y'all post whatever y'all want tonight, because I'm feeling it all tonight. Just tag it all. Drop it all in the chat box. Y'all tag me on Instagram. Hope y'all got some value tonight. Prayers desire. I love y'all. Let's get it. I'm excited.